Hey, 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 it is Tuesday at 2 here at Circle B Diecast. So glad you've joined us. We're talking NASCAR racing, or short track racing, if you will. Whatever you want to talk about racing wise, we can do that. And yes, having a good time. And I'm so pumped up about today's show. I'm so pumped up about today's show because, all the kids are all doing this TikTok thing, okay? Which I thought it was a game where you had like the lines and everything else. And then my kids told me that was tic-tac-toe, not TikTok. But Jonathan, our guy who's doing auctions, and he'll be doing an auction later on today as well, he said, well, do you mind if we set this up and do a little TikTok? So I am TikTok right there. Absolutely. Do I have to sing? Is TikTok where they sing and do the crazy skits? And we'll have to see. Exactly. Maybe I'll take requests. Yeah, type it in and I'll take requests. No, so glad you joined us. It is great to be here and good times. Victor is on the pole position and Victor is coming to Dover next week, baby. That's right. We are it's the Victor 400. That's what we're looking at and looking forward to a great time. Yeah, we're at an exciting part of the season, that's for sure, with NASCAR wrapping up the dirt race at Bristol. What'd you think of the dirt race at Bristol? What'd y'all think of that? Type it in there because we are talking racing on this format now. We used to talk a lot of diecast, and all the race winners are available. Kyle Busch is available, his race winning diecast. Ben Rhodes, they're available. You can still order diecast, but what we're going to do here is talk more racing. So type it in there in the comment section, and we would love to have you join us as far as that goes. Yeah, and I actually see people on TikTok. I can't read it because it's way out there, but we are glad you joined us on TikTok. Exactly. So yes, so fun stuff. The Bristol Dirt Race. Woo, man, how about that finish? What'd y'all think of that? You got Reddick out there just leading the way, and our buddy boy Chase Briscoe bails it off into turn number 3, dive bombs, gets down in that corner and realizes, oh, we got a problem. Steers down to make sure he doesn't get into Reddick. Rear end clips out, catches Reddick. Both of them go spinning like a top. And Kyle Busch drives by and gets the win. How about that? Wild finish. It is really neat. So great stuff up at Bristol. Here, I tweeted this. John, I love your question, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about North Wilkesboro, okay? I want to put a bow around Bristol, okay? I get on, like, I watch a race, I call a race. I don't watch races. I don't own a television. So I call a race, or I listen to a race on the radio. And then I get on social media and find out that what I enjoyed wasn't really that good. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. But you're telling me it wasn't that good. And so, but I was thinking about this. And 3 weeks ago, you're telling me the strategy race at Richmond wasn't that good, when I thought the strategy race at Richmond was spectacular. You're 4 weeks ago, well, no, everyone kind of like Kona, okay, because they were wrecking each other afterward, okay? 2 weeks ago, Martinsville, and yeah, Martinsville was a little lackluster, but it's still good short track racing. And and now you're telling me this is not that good. Here's what I was thinking. If you don't like NASCAR, just tune in next week because we have something different, okay? You didn't like Bristol Dirt? That's fine. Let's just go super speedway racing. You like Talladega? You don't like Talladega? Okay. Join Victor. We're going to watch the Monster Mile. And I think that's what I like, is almost like it's everything is not everyone's cup of tea. I get it. I tongue in cheek a little bit about social media. It's a frustrating place. I mean, I'll acknowledge that. But what I love about what we're seeing this year is the variety. I mean, for God's sakes, we started at the LA Memorial Coliseum. Then we went to the Daytona 500 and this whole variety thing. So if you're one of those people that's like, we get done and you're wringing your hands, oh, I didn't like what we had. Well, okay, tune in next week because it'll be something totally different. I kind of like it because I don't have that long attention span. I mean, I get bored easily. Like squirrel, like that dude. So, yeah, it's been a fun start to the season. It's been awesome. And the variety has been phenomenal. It's just been really, really good. So there you have it. And yeah, races, Dega, here we come. Absolutely. Um, John wants to know, do you think will Cup will go anywhere to Bristol? I'm assuming you're saying dirt. I don't know. I found a lot of hand wringing about it, and yet when the ratings came out, they were pretty good. Um, so someone was watching, and face it, watching and attendance and people engaging and talking about it is critical to the sport. I haven't. I don't know yet. I think that's kind of in Bristol's court. Do we want to keep applying the dirt? It's a lot of work that what they do. Now they have a lot of races there as well. They've been racing the last 2 weeks, and they have races coming up the next couple of weeks. So there's a lot of racing that goes on there. But I think it's in Bristol's court. And if Bristol says, no, you know what, we're going to go back to concrete, then I think NASCAR and Speedway Motorsports and whoever else, they'll sit down and think about it. So I don't know the answer to that, John. Not really sure. But stay tuned. It'll be different, that's for sure. All right. John also, no, different John. John Dunbar. What do you think about North Wilkesboro coming back? I love it. Okay. I'll tell you a little bit about North Wilkesboro. Okay. 1996. Okay. I was at North Wilkesboro at that last Cup race. I think it was 96. 96 and a half. 96, I think it was at that last Cup race. As I tended to do at that time, I went back to my car, opened up a cooler, and had a beer. And then, well, had some chips. We might have cooked some hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill and had another beer. And the sun went down. And about 10 o'clock at night, this car comes driving down through the field, and it's security saying, y'all need to leave. You're the last ones here. And I'm like, oh, what? So I love North Wilkesboro. The first time it shut down, I was among the last people to leave there. Love it. So it's great. I mean, I love North Wilkesboro. When they reopened it, what was that, 8 or 10 years ago? They had some pass races. Chase Elliott actually won the race I went to. I was back there and loved it. Saturday afternoon at Bristol, they announced it's coming back, and we're going to run a short track asphalt series of races in August. We're going to rip up the asphalt, put some dirt down, and we're going to run in October dirt track races. I love it. Then phase 3, the next phase, we're going to pave it and hopefully be ready for at least some truck series racing. I love it. I think this is fantastic. I am all about this. I think it's great. I haven't got a chance to lay my calendar down over all of the asphalt and dirt track races, but I will make something up there, even if it's a Hornets feature on a Tuesday night. I will make something up at North Wilkesboro. I love it. Okay. But it's time for me to get on my soapbox and preach a little bit. We're going to have a little preaching here on a Tuesday. Okay. Everybody at North Wilkesboro, Speedway Motorsports, the track ownership, has done what they said they've been going to do going back to Dale Jr.'s download a year and a half ago. Okay. And they have worked and they've put a plan in place to resurrect the old girl. I have some friends, Terry Parsons. I know Terry, Benny's widow. Everyone in the town, the county, Wilkes County, the city of North Wilkesboro has done what they wanted to do, and they are going. Okay. I want to take you back to another track that had a similar situation. Rockingham, not too far away. Okay. Rockingham lost out on the Cup business, came back as a truck race. First race was break even. Second race was a failure. Nobody went. Okay? People sit around and say, well, if they brought Cup back, I'd go. They're not bringing Cup back. Okay? Do you want the place to survive or not? That's the discussion. Okay? So, everybody in North Wilkesboro, the town, the city, the borough, the council, all the mucky mucks, they've done a good job. Speedway Motorsports has done a good job. It's your turn. It's my turn. It's our turn. We got to do a good job here because this place will go under again if nobody goes to these races. I go up there and watch the World of Outlaw sprint cars, 410 sprint cars, or I get up there wherever it fits into my schedule and see a whopping crowd of 150 people, and I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear you whining about it because it's important that we race fans now support North Wilkesboro. Yes, I would love to see a cup race in North Wilkesboro. No, I don't think it's going to happen. If I don't support the track with its late model stocks and super late models and dirt cars, nothing is going to happen. It's going to be back to the old North Wilkesboro with the trees growing up through the racetrack. So it is on us as race fans right now to support North Wilkesboro and see how far we can take this baby. That's what it boils down to, okay? Here's the deal, okay? I understand Marcus Smith has said infrastructure-wise and everything else, it's not ready for Cup, okay? What if we have a truck race and a modified race and a super late model race on asphalt, and you race fans just decide you're going to buy every freaking ticket they have in Wilkes County? We might have to revisit that and see what happens. Let's say you guys decide you want a cup race and you don't want to go support the truck series there. We know what's going there. So it's on all of us. Let's get out and support North Wilkesboro. And I can't wait to see racing up there this summer. Oh, it's going to be awesome, John. John, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. That's a great racetrack. So hopefully race fans support it. I'll share a story. A friend of mine was wringing his hands. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. What NASCAR did to poor old Rockingham. I love Rockingham. Oh, I can't believe NASCAR turned its back on us Southern fans. We're just kind of kicking around. I said, so the money you save on tickets, are you going to go to another race or anything? Oh, I never went. What? You never went? You never bought a ticket to Rockingham, but you're whining that the place went out of business. Don't be that guy with North Wilkesboro. Don't be that guy. Buy tickets and I will see you there. Man, I'll tell you what, did I say we had some preaching and some soapboxing going on? Ha, ha, ha. Guess what's coming up? What's it, 3 o'clock, Jonathan? 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock, we got some selling coming up. You think the preaching is good. You wait till the selling's coming up with the auction. 3 o'clock with Jonathan. Now I've got way, way, way past it. Okay, Ray said more people watched than last year. Must not have been bad. John Wilkes is not going dirt next year, not according to the plans that they had, that they laid out, unless Marcus is lying to us. If Marcus is lying to us, John, you'll be right. But they're paving the racetrack next year. Josh, you're right. Reddick had that race. Hey, bud, what about the move by Chase Briscoe? Any dirt guy would have tried it. Jimmy, you are 100% right. You are 100% right. He bailed it off in there trying to win the race. Okay. I think, do you think I should buy some old race tickets for North Wilkesboro? Eric says. Well, I think you should buy some new ones. I don't know about the old ones, but I think you should buy some new ones. I want to go back. To what is Jimmy's question about the move by Chase Briscoe. Anyone would have done it. Okay. There were some people that are like, I can't believe Chase Briscoe did that. We all understand it was not intentional. I don't think anybody on the planet can't believe he did that to Tyler Reddick while Tyler Reddick was going for his career first win. That's not Chase Briscoe's responsibility. Chase Briscoe's responsibility is to go for Chase Briscoe's second win. And he did, and he got down in there a little deeper than he got there. You imagine what he must have thought midway through that slide? Woo, man. I don't know. I've been on icy roads. You kind of get that puckered up feeling, if you know what I mean. Hey, you know what I mean? He must have been just like puckered up beyond belief. But no, Chase Briscoe did. This is not a dirt track thing. This is what every race car. I want second place race car drivers to go for it. I prefer they don't take out the leader. My preference would be that. But sometimes that's going to happen. You know what I like? I like when third place Ross Chastain lines them up like playing billiards and cue balls Alex Bowman into AJ Allmendinger. I like that too. No, I think it was great. I think it was fantastic. I hate that it went bad. Tyler Reddick, folks. Okay, I'm going to tell you a Tyler Reddick story. Okay, I'm in Kansas, bleary-eyed, getting up in the morning, going down to have breakfast. Punch the button on the elevator, go in the elevator, and there's Tyler Reddick standing there. And he was driving Brad Keselowski's truck. We had chatted a little bit. I probably had interviewed him. We chat on the way down. We get to the lobby, and we stood there and chatted for 20 minutes. This is a wonderful guy. This is a fantastic guy. In that moment, I said, this guy, I want this kid to succeed. I want this kid because he's such a good person. I think we saw post-race what a good person he was on Sunday night. I think we also see whenever he slides down in that number 8 car, what a badass race car driver he is as well. And he'll get his. But I hate what happened to Tyler Reddick. I hate that he didn't win that race, but I love the move that Chase Briscoe made. It's possible to do both. It's possible to have it all. And so that's where I'm at. That's good. All right. Clay says, now it's time to support it. That's right. Josh says, lights at Talladega. Are you paying the light bill, Josh? You know how big that place is? Are you paying the light bill? We have got lights at too many racetracks now. We need fewer lights. You know why? Because I like to go to restaurants. When races are over, we're on a Saturday for an Xfinity Series race, and they have lights, and it rains. And they're like, we're good to go till 10:30 tonight. Yeah, but I want to go to the barbecue joint down the road. Okay, no, we don't need lights at Talladega, in my opinion. That being said, there'll probably be a press release in the next 20 minutes that Talladega is building lights, okay? That's fine. They don't call me and ask me, no lights. No lights. Oh, old ones, collector's item. Eric, I don't know. I'm not sure about old tickets for North Wilkesboro. I don't know if they're collector's item or not. I'm sure put them on eBay and try that. Just see. Test the waters with it, you know? That's it, exactly. Let's see. Those of us who knew J.D. McDuffie and his daughter Linda, we're having a mural done on J.D. September 7th. We're selling merchandise to J.D. and his fan page. I'll play for it. Please put the word out. Joel, yeah. Go to J.D. McDuffie's fan page and support Joel in their effort. J.D. McDuffie, one of the great independents. If you're a new fan of the sport, you may not know J.D. McDuffie. Cigar chomping, independent racer, the Rumpel Furniture Pontiac, and lost his life racing at Watkins Glen. It was an awkward day. One of my first races I ever covered, and had a fatality in it. It was weird. It really was. It was one of those weird moments. That's for sure. But yeah. So Joel, I'm glad you came on here and said it. Everyone go to J.D. McDuffie's fan page, and they're putting a mural together and support J.D. McDuffie. Yeah, absolutely. It's good stuff. All right. Great hanging out. That's for sure. Yeah, I think we're rolling through all of it. So Talladega this week, what do y'all think? Is everyone ready for some Talladega racing? Little white knuckle action down in Alabama? It is going to be awesome. That is for sure. It is going to be fun. So great stuff for sure. Man, I loved hanging out and talking with you. Yeah, and you know what's even better than this? Coming up at 3 o'clock, you can buy diecast. That's right. Jonathan's going to be right here on this same channel selling diecast with an auction. He's got all kinds of great things coming up. I'm looking around at this diecast. He better not look the other way or I might steal a couple of them and run out the front door. I can outrun him, I think. Okay? That's how good the diecast is coming up at 3 o'clock are. And so you're going to want to make sure that you stick around, jump back on here when we go live at 3 o'clock today. So great auctions, great stuff, that's for sure. The winning diecast is available for Bristol. Kyle Busch diecast, and how about Ben Rhodes? Love Ben Rhodes. Great to see him. He's one of my legends, one of my summer shootout kids. So love it, that's for sure. So, I want to mention this also. We have dirt late models. We have dirt late models at CircleBDiecast.com. Last Thursday night, I went to Bulls Gap, Tennessee, Volunteer Speedway, and watched the Kyle Larson Flow Racing Challenge. Oh, man, I love dirt late models. So you need to check out Circle B Diecast and our late model collection. We got some stuff that we can send you this week. Send you this week. Are you kidding me? So love it, that's for sure. Let's see, this week I've got Millbridge tonight and tomorrow night, and then off to Talladega. I may get a little sprint car racing in on Friday or Saturday night as well. They're right across the track at that little dirt track. So fun weekend, that's for sure. And it has been fun to hang out and talk to you. Clay, need to get a second job to support your diecast problem. I disagree with you. It is not a diecast problem. It is a diecast blessing. The problem is that first job doesn't pay you enough money, so you need to go get a second job, but it is not, there is no such thing as a diecast problem. There is a revenue problem, but go get the second job. It's a habit. There you go. It's a habit. It's a habit. That's it for sure. Great stuff. Hey, I had a ball talking with you today on our Tuesday at 2 show. Again, top of the hour and all week long, Jonathan's coming up and he is wheeling and dealing on diecast deals. You're going to want to make sure you tune in and get yourself the latest diecast deals. And remember, for all your diecast pre-orders, all of the latest stuff, go to circlebdiecast.com. I'm the Postman, Steve Post. Thanks for joining us here on our Tuesday at 2 Chat.